You notice it before the argument begins. A small sound, a faster breath, a jaw tensing. The room feels different, like someone has turned up the heat by a few degrees. This episode is for the parent who is bracing for the next outburst and wants something simple to try that shifts things before they blow.
Hi, I'm Tamar. If you recognize that tiny shift in the room, you're not alone. And nothing about these moments means you're failing. Bodies lead escalation. Words often arrive too late. Let's talk about a short, family-owned ritual I call the family meter. A tiny breath and beat rhythm, a discreet anchor, and one caregiver line that everyone agrees to use when heat is rising.
Quick biology note, when someone gets upset, the nervous system speeds up. Heart rate climbs, breaths get shallow, thinking narrows. If two people mirror that speed, escalation becomes a loop. The good news is rhythm can be shared. Predictable patterns soothe biology quicker than arguments. Exactly. The family meter is simple on purpose. 3 parts you can teach in minutes and use anywhere. Part 1, a paced, counted breath. Part 2, a gentle physical anchor, like a soft tap or a weighted object. Part 3, a one-line caregiver cue that signals permission to pause. Together, they give everyone a predictable reset that protects connection. Think of it as a shared tempo. When someone hits the meter, the family moves to the same slow beat. It's predictable, low drama, and it reminds nervous systems that this moment will pass. Let's break each element down. First, pacing. A counted breath that's slow and steady. Try a 4-4 pattern for older kids and adults. Inhale for 4, exhale for 4, accompanied by a soft beat on the lap or shoulder. For younger kids, make it playful. 2 slow breaths with an exaggerated sigh out. The beat is quiet, not a drum, a gentle, steady touch that marks the rhythm. Second, the anchor. This is a small, agreed touch or object that grounds the rhythm. A soft tap on the arm, a palm on the heart, or, for sensory-sensitive children, a weighted plush or a small, smooth stone to hold. The key is predictability and minimal stimulation. Third, the caregiver cue. One short line that says permission and invites pause. Here are words you can borrow. For young kids, meter time, said gently. For school-agers, want to try the meter, which offers choice. For teens, 2 breaths, your call, very low pressure. Keep the cue neutral and non-judging. This isn't punishment language. It's an invite to breathe. Now, age adaptations. For toddlers, movement first meter. When you see heat rising, squat to their level, take 1 exaggerated belly breath together, then a light tap on the knee or shoulder. Feet on floor, big belly breathe, tap, tap. Say it like a little game so it's not a demand. For school-age kids, make it collaborative. Offer 2 meter choices. Option A, 3 slow breaths and a shoulder tap. Or Option B, squeeze the weighted buddy 3 times. Letting them choose builds agency. Cue language. Which meter would you like? That small choice helps cooperation. Teens need dignity and privacy. Offer silent options. A quiet breath count under the nose, a phone vibration anchor, or a discreet hand to heart. Try a script like, if you need space, text me meter and I'll give you 5. The emphasis is on ownership. The meter belongs to them as much as to you. Neurodiversity and sensory swaps are essential. Some kids find rhythms soothing. Others find a beat overwhelming. Options to try: a weighted object to hold, a movement loop like slow rocking, a silent thumb squeeze pattern, or a visual countdown with fingers. Keep meter trials short, 2 or 3 rounds, and see what calms rather than stimulates. How to introduce the meter without drama. Present it as an experiment. Say something like, I want us to try a tiny trick tonight. It's a 2-minute practice we can use if things feel too hot. We'll try it for 3 nights and see how it goes. Invite the child to edit the words so they co-author the meter. 2 short rehearsals you can try tonight. Bedside demo, 90 seconds. At bedtime, say, "Let's do our meter practice. 3 breaths together, tap, and say the word." Do it slowly. Inhale 3-4 counts, exhale 3-4 counts. Soft beat on the lap each exhale. Keep it playful and finish with praise. "Nice work. That felt calmer." Car practice, 60 seconds. While stopped at a light or parked, say, "Quick meter." 2 slow breaths and a tap. Use a phone vibration as the anchor if you want it private. Make it low-key. Do it together, then carry on. Practicing where things are relaxed builds muscle memory for when heat rises. Public use and dignity. Use low-profile signals. Meter as a word can be whispered. A single hand gesture can replace a tap. If strangers ask, a short line like, "We're taking a pause, thanks," protects privacy. And if you need to step away, say calmly, "I'll be back in 2 minutes." Don't argue, just create space. Co-parent alignment matters. A 1-sentence script to share with carers or teachers. If you see heat rising, use our family meter. 2 breaths, gentle tap, and offer choice. We'll keep it low-key and try it for 3 minutes. Practice it together so adults are predictable. Kids learn safety from that predictability. Troubleshooting and red flags. The meter isn't a magic fix. If your child escalates despite the meter, pause it and prioritize safety. Remove triggers, leave the room calmly, or call for help if needed. Red flags to get extra support: repeated intense meltdowns that injure, fear about going to school, or signals of self-harm. In those cases, reach out to your GP or a psychologist. Also, watch for the meter feeling performative. If a child resists because it feels like a demand, switch the language to curiosity. Want to try something that might help? Offer more agency and shorten the rhythm. The idea is permission, not performance. Before we finish, a gentle challenge. Try one simple rhythm tonight. The 90-second bedside demo or the 60-second car practice. Keep it small. You don't need to fix everything today. Just stay. We aren't supposed to parent alone. Borrow this little tool, tweak it for your child, and practice it a couple of times when everyone is calm. You don't have to win. You just have to persist. If you liked this tiny tool, we'll share more short, practical strategies to protect connection during hard moments. Thanks for listening. Try one rhythm tonight, and if it helps, come back and tell us. Subscribe to Parenting Through the Storm for more short, evidence-informed tools. You've got this. Find your village, and remember, you don't have to win. You just have to persist.